Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey, we back, and thank you all for coming back. I appreciate it. They're gonna cut the stream. I try to be careful about what I show and what I don't. Sometimes YouTube will allow you to show some things in small, as long as your whole thing, that's what they lie and say, that as long as you give commentary and that your content is not just purely somebody else's content that you're just using, that you're able to do it. But you are until YouTube decides that you're not. So we're not even going to do the audio. I'm not going to stay long. Because I'm just done with it. But I'm trying to get my head back into it. What was I gonna say? I was gonna talk about his mom. Now, his aunt, y'all heard how his aunt talked to him. Now, he has his mother and his aunt to sign documents with their consent to be recorded and, all of that type of thing. So he goes in to speak with his mother, whom he has not spoken to in like 23 years. He presents to her the results of the DNA test that he took. He gives this DNA test to her, and she looks him straight into his eyes and told that man, that grown man that she did not raise, that the DNA test was a lie. And that man that the DNA test proclaimed was his biological father could not have possibly been his father. Don't nobody care who slid up in that 53 odd years ago. Don't nobody care what lie you trying to cover up. Don't nobody care. Whoever you lied to about not ever having no relations with that man probably dead. You, ma'am, have one foot in the grave and one on a banana peel. Don't nobody care about who you had sex with and who did what. Obviously, you slept with him. I don't care if it was one time or 100 times. You slept with that man because that man is my daddy. And he sat across from her on that couch just stunned. Like, how could you say that to me? So he brings her, the aunt, and the father back to another DNA place where they take a second test in front of everyone. The second test confirms the first one, as we knew that it would. His father, once again, tells him that we're open, you go at your own pace. however you want to come at this thing, we are there with you. We're going to be with you to help you navigate through this. His father hugs him. His father leaves. Now he's there with the two jackals. One ruined his life and the other one know about it. So his mammy, mind you, this is a woman that has not given him anything. She did not raise him, so she didn't give him nothing. Deadbeat, a deadbeat mom. This is a deadbeat. She sits up in that office. He's crying tears. She sat up there and said it again. I can't accept these results because it's just not true. So he was like, say that again. Wait a minute. Say that again. And he told her, he said, the little boy, Kirk, not the man you see in front of you, but the boy, little Kirk, needs to hear you say, are you denying this? Yes, I'm denying it. And just the tears. Then she had the audacity. This old woman here was a pistol. Then she had the audacity to sit in that man's face and ask him, do my denying it put a wedge between us? He said, yes. He said, because if you cannot give me this, the truth, there is no hug. There is no joke. There's no word of encouragement. There is nothing that can substitute the truth. Nothing. There's nothing you can do. Nothing. Her sister turned to her. This is how you know they know. Whatever ancient hieroglyphic secret that they trying to keep, her sister know it. Because she turned to her and said, he just want the truth. Then she start with the waterworks. I just want my son. No, you don't. No, you don't. Don't nobody want to hear them tears. Because you wasn't crying when you lied for 53 years. You constantly lied in that man's face about who his daddy was. He was this man. He was that man. The fact that you stood there and lied in his face in the front of a DNA test, 2 of them, means that you always knew Rick was his father. And you've been denying it to everybody. You done told that lie so many times you believe it. And I don't know what you call yourself covering up. Like I said, whoever you lied to about sleeping with that man probably dead anyway. And it don't matter if they is or they ain't. What matters right now is your son and what he need out of you. You are a woman that have given him nothing, and now you can't even give him the truth. These are the women that want everything. These are the women that want everything. These women want money. These women want comfort. These women want protection. These women want love. These women want upliftment. These women want praise. These women want to be put on a pedestal. These women want respect. These women want all kind of accolades. These women want everything from everybody, but can't give you nothing, not even the truth. And the truth don't cost you nothing. You've been showing Kirk how you felt about him all his life, the day you dropped him off to that woman and never came back to come get him and raise him and love him. It was probably best that you didn't do it. Who knows what kind of mama you would have actually been had he been around you. You were so busy running them streets that you couldn't even raise your boy. Left him over there in the corner somewhere. Didn't care nothing about him till he started making it. You know that's how it went. Now she out of the woodwork that I'm his mama. Now you want somebody to praise you like you had a hand in who Kirk Franklin became. Deprive that man of knowledge of self because you trying to cover up whatever it is you still trying to cover up in 2023. Don't nobody care. It must be a lie connected to another bigger lie. Reason why you keep lying to that boy about something that we all know is the truth now. The truth is out and you still lying. This is the type of delusion that we're talking about. She trying to manipulate him with some crying when the truth is in my face. So now you study playing in my face. Now you playing in my face for real. Because this is not a rumor that you can kind of shuck and jive and, try to play like you don't know this and know that. No. This is not a rumor. This is concrete evidence. And you going to sit and play in my face again? That's the most hurtful part. You still playing in my face. So now there's a bigger lie. There's another lie. Because you're a liar. This is why God said a liar can't tarry in his eyesight. Because look at how your lies destroy. That man, Kirk Franklin, had trouble in his life. He had trouble being a father. Because he can't break the generational curse because he don't know where it come from. He don't know how it got started. So he can't break it. So now he don't know how to properly father his own. You remember that came out a couple of years ago? That whole thing between him and Carry On. And Carry On released that audio and they were cussing each other out. So he having problems fathering his own child because he didn't have an example of a father to know what he should and should not be doing. Kirk finally goes, after he deal with the betrayal of his mother, he finally goes to his son, Carry On, the one I'm talking about. He hadn't talked to Carry On in 2 years. These are the generational curses. Hadn't talked to that boy in 2 years. That boy was angry. When he did meet him, he was angry. Just mad. Kirk told him, this who your granddaddy is, because I just found out. I don't know how much you know, don't know if you heard any rumors or don't know. I don't know. But I'm here to tell you that this is your grandfather because I just found out he was my daddy. That boy broke down. He said, that's all I want. Because I don't know who nobody is. I don't know who I am. And him and that boy sat there and forgave each other of the transgressions that they have committed. What's with the fly? Of the transgressions that they had committed with one another. Kirk apologized to his son about anything, everything, every negative thing you ever felt about me as your father. I'm sorry. And his son did the same. I'm sorry, Daddy. I love you, Daddy. They embraced and all of that. And, okay, we are work in progress. Now we can progress. The father, Rick, is willing to be part of the solution. That wench want to still be part of the problem. This is where I'm having a problem with. Because these wenches are set a lie in motion so fast that if it don't kill you right then, it ruin the rest of your life. It set them generational curses in motion. And we have the darndest time trying to figure out what is going wrong. Every other part of my life be all right. His profession is fine. His wealth is fine. His mobility is fine. His leisure is fine. But what about his family? That's where the turmoil was at. His family value. It tormented his spiritual value. The lack of family value went into his being disgraced in the appearance value. It bothered his dwelling value. What was it like in the home? What was it like he had to endure public shame because of them audios? Now he got the answer as to why he cussing like a sailor. When people don't know the background. He said something very key in that documentary that I resonated with because I've been on both sides of the journey. He said, the one thing about trauma is you get indoctrinated into it. And you only see yourself through it. That when you get to healing, it's scary because you don't know who you are outside of trauma. You don't know that person. You don't know the person that's not traumatized. You don't know who you are. And that resonated because when I began to truly heal past all that trauma, I didn't know that person. I was telling people, I said, I have entered into a chrysalis and I don't know what's going to come out. I don't know what's about to come out. I don't know who I'm going to be. The person that, because I don't know the person that not traumatized. I don't know that person. I don't know that woman. Who is that woman? By the grace of God, I like that woman. Y'all like that woman. I understood that to the depth of my soul. I understood what he said. He was 100% right. But how many times is these women lied who your daddy is, who he ain't. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to get to the super chats. I'm going to say this though. This line to black boys, lying to the men about they children and who they kids not and who they children are, and this one belong to that one and that one, all of that line y'all be doing, y'all have served to foster the disconnect between black men. And I thought about it. This is why it's so easy for black men to hate one another. Because they don't know each other. They're liable to be a brother, a uncle, a cousin, a father, a son. It serves that disconnection where one black man can't see himself in another. So that translates into a lack of empathy for one another. I don't care what he's going through, because he's not my brother. He's not part of my family when he very well could be. You wonder why you be in the hood sometime and you run into somebody look just like you, and then you be trying to figure out, is you part of my family? Who your mama? Who your daddy? Because you sure look like my cousin. Who is you? Sure? That's the part that get me. How she just was lying with a straight face. It was the lies with the straight face. Let me get to these super chats. And thank you all. Thank you so much, Master Akbarl. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you, D. Say you overcooked YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you, Well Beats, that sits too many stories like this behind us. They talking about Big Daddy having another family across town, ignoring Big Mama having kids that wasn't Big Daddy's by that fake Uncle Leon. And many times Big Daddy knew exactly. Thank you so much, Keith, at Proverbs 7:24-26. Now then, my sons, listen to me. Pay attention to what I say. Do not let your heart turn to her ways or stray into her path. Thank you so much, Sharon, for your super sticker. Thank you, Coogee and D. Said thanks for continuing to cook after you two tried to come in and shut down the cookout. Thank you so much, sweetheart. And thank you, sweetheart. Romanticist said my heart just broke for him when he found out he's been deceived by his mother again. And we put mother in quotes. Thank you, sweetheart. It's the no remorse from his mother. No remorse. No empathy for her son. I done put you through enough, boy. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's your dad. Here's the story. Won't give him no closure. Won't give him no closure. Won't give that man no closure. She gonna go to her grave with that stupid stuff. Won't give that man no closure. How you gonna get it? How you look him in his face and don't give him no closure? But they'll deny you closure. If giving you closure mean they got to be accountable or own up to some lie they done told that you ain't gonna get it, I swear for God you won't get it. It'll be a cold day in Juvember before you get closure from them, baby. Because if giving you closure got something to do with her owning up to what she done, oh, baby, bye. Baby, bye. You won't get it. You want closure, and people in hell want ice water. Neither one of you gonna get what you want. They not gonna give you no closure. Thank you. Sometimes daddy live right across the street from his kids. He don't even know them. His kids don't know. Been lied to. Him and the kids. Been lied to. Sometimes told a different lie to keep them from trying to discover one another. And y'all want to talk about big mamas was getting cheated on. Yeah, right. And she was doing a lot of slipping and sliding. Her dang on self. Lot of slipping and sliding. Lot of kids in between them kids that ain't none of Big Daddy kids. And Big Daddy turn a blind eye because he know who he dealing with. And he know for a fact them other ones he is. That one right there, the one in the middle, that one ain't his. He know that. Because that one looked like Mr. Lee. And if you question about it, what is you talking about? You're right. He didn't question Big Mama because he didn't want to hear them lies. Just let me take care of my other kids. My kids. Thank you, Common Man said the drop-off child back in the day was when mother of the child would stop by, drop off the child, and never be seen again. It's a shame. My daughter's mother was one. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you, Keith. Said Kirk gets a chance to rock with his dad before he passed. Don't waste it, and I cake him up from now on to show the mama. I would too. And thank you, Ruminant said, what is cold is that one lie changed a man's whole development. This includes a personality that is born of a trauma response. You not who you thought you were, all to protect her non-existent virtue. I couldn't have said it better. I couldn't have said it better. That one lie. Now he got to refigure out who he actually is. One thing he said at the end, he said, you are not what you do. And I believe that's something he has tried to immerse himself in. Kirk Franklin, the gospel singer, Kirk Franklin, the producer, Kirk Franklin, but that ain't real. Because for all of his public flaws and things that we see going on, or we think we see going on, I actually do kind of think that Kirk try to live that as best that he can, but it's broken. Now I believe that since he got the truth, whether his mammy own up to her part of it or not, the truth is the truth. Her sitting there denying it don't do nothing to that DNA test. So hopefully 3 generations of Black men can begin to heal properly. His father, him, and the son. Because the son, I don't know if his son got kids or not, but if he don't, this will help him when he do. And if he do have children, this will help him repair, hopefully, whatever his relationship is with his children, if he got any. Yeah, the aunt knew about it. That's because she turned to Deborah and said he just want the truth. Because even the aunt tied, but she ain't gonna break that. She ain't gonna break loyalty with her hyena sister. She not gonna do that. Kirk can come over there if he wanted to ask her, but she ain't gonna say nothing. But behind closed doors, she told Deborah on the way home, you ought to tell that boy, Deborah. It don't make no sense now. Got the DNA test now, Deb. You might as well go ahead, tell him, girl. So that's really all I wanted to say. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. You guys go to crimsoncure.com, pick up your copy of Reclaiming the Black Feminine, Lies of Feminism and the Road to Recovery, on sale. The links are in the description box. I want to thank everyone for coming through. Go ahead and jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.